Let me now briefly talk to you about AANI itself. The federal government in 1979 established the institute in Kuru Plateau State. Actually, it was established by General Obasanjo in 1979.
There's always what I call the unanticipated consequences of purpose action.
The institute was conceived as a high-level center institution within the primary objectives of serving as the most foremost policy institute, developing a crop of top-class technocrats of high intellectual capacity.
Part of what we wanted at that time is to have this at the highest institute for policy making, for policy understanding, whether it is for the private sector or the public sector.
Who will conceptualize and anchor the implementation of innovative and dynamic policy initiatives, strategies critical for national development. So far, over 1,000 policy research papers have been commendably generated from NIPS. The Institute has successfully run 38 senior executive courses. After about 38 years of existence, has graduated close to 2,000 members who are members of the. My name is Major General Lawrence Anebi Onoja, retired, MNI. I am the current president of the Alumni Association of the National Institute, Kuru. And I have been the president for the past 4 years.
You've done very well. They have raised the status of AANI to a very high level. They have made AANI very visible. They have made AANI really relevant to the needs of this country.
What they campaigned on. They campaigned on making AANI visible. And I would say that they delivered on their campaign promise by making AANI very visible.
Above all these endowments is what people like you bring to bear. That is patriotic, but very strategic, clear thinking as to where we should be going as a country.
From the introduction, you will see that every member of AANI is a man of human substance.
The town hall meeting was initiated by us. It was chaired by the Sultan of Sokoto, His Eminence, who is the chairman of our Heritage Council. And the idea there was for everybody to know that we are collaborating with the ministries and military parastatals in government in order to promote the visibility of AANI.
And when I see the programs, of course, corruption has been emphasized, which is so important. Economic issues have been emphasized, very important. What of education? What do we have?
We also know in this budget, you have a target of creating 500,000 jobs. I think it would be nice to know the job impact of these releases so far. Because the Nigerian youths have all the certificates. They have OND, MA, BSc, PhD, but they lack the real certificate, which is JOB, jobs.
Naira has been allowed to float, and I think it's exchanging currently at about $1 to 400 Naira. Now, we have a situation where, I read in the papers that the CBN, of course, obviously with the approval of the federal government, has given some kind of subsidy to those going to the Hajj. So they'll be given a special rate of, 198 Naira to the dollar. So I'm a Muslim, but Islam says you don't have to go to the Hajj if you cannot afford it. And affordability means, because with this subsidy, the federal government, to be fair, has to also extend the same gesture to the Christian pilgrims. And this is a situation whereby we are speaking sincerely as Nigerians. My eminent leader is here, the Sultan. The question is, the government honestly should hands off. Anybody who wants to go to either Hajj or Israel should be able to pay for themselves.
This is perhaps the first time in recent times that there is no election on the horizon, and government is out here saying this is what we are doing, this is what we want to do, this is the direction we are headed.
We'll soon publish in a booklet for every Nigerian in agri to have the kind of fertilizer suitable for what crop in what state of the Federation.
There has never been any dull moment. The Secretary General and I, we've gone virtually across the country, trying to make sure that we reactivate and resuscitate the state branches.
Your Royal Majesty, your palace this afternoon for a courtesy call is Alumni Association of the National Institute. They are led by their president.
Through the enduring history of Benin, our association strongly believes that it is the Africans that must be teaching the world about the natures of institutional building, not the other way around.
Please sit down.
Yes.
Your Royalness, this is the first time we are coming here for official visit to this great palace. And as our pride too, as an MNI, we're always very confident anytime you speak on national issues, and not only that, you've had enough time, in spite of your tight schedules, to attend any function. And I think the President will be able to explain more of our mission here while we're here.
Yes, diversification and industrialization. To support that, we recently bought a made in Nigeria car saloon, which is from Innocent Vehicles. I think it's been manufactured or assembled in Benue. So we want to encourage Nigerians to focus on buying that. That is what Better Society, which is our motto, stands for. AANI notes your remarkable achievements in the areas of security, anti-corruption, accountability, and economic diversification. Having said all this, Controller General, we thank you for giving us this singular privilege of coming to see you. We also would like to appreciate all your officers for finding time to be here with you and to listen to us. We would have continued talking and talking and talking, but this is a summary of what NEET is all about, what NEET has been doing, and your officers that were trained from NEET, sure you are making use of them here effectively, and they are contributing to the good administration of this wonderful outfit. Controller General, thank you very much for listening to me. God bless you. By increasing the activities, they get to see themselves more, they get to know themselves more, and then they get to monitor what each one of them is doing. And because this is what General Obasanjo, the founder of that institute, had said from the beginning, and I quote him. He said, one of the tasks that the Alumni Association must fulfill is to ensure they know where the members are, what is happening to them, and what is their welfare. So the next ESCO must focus on this issue seriously so that people can begin to take more interest and be more committed and be more devoted to the activities of the association.